Hey, what's up, everybody? It is your boy Doc, and welcome to another edition of Doc TV. I am coming at you all live and direct again, here to do some more talking, here to give y'all some more reviews and whatnot, like how I usually do. So y'all know what it is already. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about some stuff that I've been meaning to talk about, but y'all see it on the Doc Report though. I'm going to be talking about American Idol last week. I'm going to be talking about Kanye West on SNL, and I'm going to be talking about the 2013 Billboard Music Awards, which went down the other night. But let's get into first. Let's get into the American Idol finale. Now that happened last week. Clap clap bravo to Candace for winning. Candace Glover won the big title, the crown. She is the American Idol for season 12, and I've been voting for her, and I even champion for y'all to vote for her too. Like I usually don't do that a lot. I really don't put a lot of stuff on Twitter, Facebook saying y'all vote for this person, y'all vote for that person, but she definitely deserved to win. So shout out to her. Shout out to Cree too, Cree Harrison, and Angie too. Angie Miller was good as well. Everybody was good this season. This season of American Idol has been one of those ones that you really had to look at because of the fact that it was so more focused on the judges at first, because we was all worried about the Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj feud and everything like that and what was going on between that. And we see now that when it got closer towards the end, it became more so about the talent. Even though for that 1 week though, when Mariah threw that shade at Nicki, talking about not everybody has a #1 single or not everybody can achieve that goal, I was like, that's Mariah I've been waiting for this whole season, because Mariah know how to shade. She know how to shade in a classy way. But you catch it instantly though. But it's classy. But you can still catch it. And another thing too was Hate Retha performed to Aretha Franklin. Shout out to Patty LaHelle and Got to Be Real. But I don't know why Team Classy let Hate Retha go out there with that tablecloth on, that linen tablecloth, with that lace front that she got from Miss Ching Lee's clearance bin at the beauty supply store. Did Stevie Wonder dress you, Aretha? Let me know. Aretha been slipping up sometimes. Now, if you can still see the great edges around your hair line, that's a problem. Even Ray Charles could see through the bullshit. So, I mean, Aretha, get that together, mama. J-Lo and Pitbull performed Live It Up. I thought J-Lo was throwing some shade at Mariah when she said nothing lasts forever. And that was my moment. I was like, okay, this is the moment we all get to see. I had to watch with telescope. I had to watch with binoculars. I had to sit up close to the TV screen like this to see what Mariah's reaction was going to be to J-Lo, seeing J-Lo perform on the stage. But J-Lo performed Live It Up. J-Lo was looking good though. She was doing the thing. She was dancing, as usual. And then once the performance ended, I was just sitting there looking at Mariah. Mariah wasn't here for the shit. Mariah was taking the streamer off her. Everybody else stood up. Mariah eventually stood up and gave her, her little clap clap. So yeah, that was American Idol this season, which was a good season. But they definitely have some, good people that they can have branch off that didn't quite win the season. Like I said, Angie and Amber, those two can really do something big post Idol. If they give it the right team. If Interscope picked them up, Jimmy Iovine picked them up, because they deserve it too. So shout out to them. And Candace's album, Music Speaks, is available for pre-order on iTunes right now, and her CD comes out on July 18th or 16th, one of those dates. But y'all can check it out on the Doc Report. I have the news up there, which is the docreport.blog.com, by the way, people. But back to some more news right now. Now we're going to get into Kanye West on Saturday Night Live. Now Kanye West debuted his new songs, New Slaves and Black Skinheads, on SNL. Because people was wondering, why is Yeezy going to be on SNL for the series finale and he doesn't have any new music out? Well, to our surprise, people, in true Yeezy fashion, he's come out with a new album called, it's not called I Am God, but I think Kanye been looking at my tweets, and he be looking at my Doc Report posts, and he be looking at my Instagram posts when I be saying Praise Jehovah Kanye. Because Praise Jehovah Kanye, Kanye's naming his CD Yeezus, which was bound to happen. At the end, it was bound to happen that Kanye was going to be big-headed and name his album something related to Jesus or something Christ-like. So it's that time, it's that moment. Kanye's album is coming out June 18th, and he debuted the new songs New Slave and Black Skinhead. New Slaves actually premiered, instead of the video premiering on on YouTube or on Vivo or something like that, he actually debuted the video in 66 landmarks in 10 countries on buildings, on video projectors, and that was a that was a dope concept too. So clap clap bravo for Kanye for doing that. Um, but I was like, you know what? Kim Kardashian must have that power pussy like Lauren Hill and Erica Badu make these niggas go crazy and make them start screaming and ranting and dressing all crazy and stuff because that's what Kanye's doing now. Kanye's doing the same exact thing that Andre 3000 was doing, dressing crazy. D'Angelo out smoking crack somewhere in Richmond and somewhere far, far in the land away. And now you got Kanye screaming out buying shirts from Charlotte Russe that he got on clearance for the $5 shirts on display. You got Kanye wearing Charlotte Russe shirts from. You got Kanye wearing shirts from Charlotte Russe on stage on SNL. So I mean, what's really going on, people? What's really going on? But I love the songs though. In some crazy fashion, some crazy way, I did what Kanye was doing on SNL with the new songs, the direction of his new album. Because someone did say his album was going to be darker. There's going to be a lot of screaming and a lot of this and that and the other. I'm praying for Kim Kardashian though. She got to deal with this craziness for the next 18 years. Whether her and Kanye make it last or whatever, that's still her baby's daddy at the end of the day. And when that baby come in July, let's all pray for it. Let's all give a prayer. Let me grab my prayer oil for Kim Kardashian because she needs it. Coming up next is the 2013 Billboard Music Awards, which went down on Sunday night, live from Las Vegas, hosted by Tracy Morgan, who wasn't really that funny in my opinion. He was cool, but he wasn't that funny. But he was aight, but he wasn't aight. He needed some Henny in his something. He needed some brown juice to get that courage up to make him funny for some reason. But he wasn't that funny. Maybe he needed a little sniff of crack. But anyways, Bruno Mars opened the show up with his new single "Treasure," the third single from his album Unorthodox Jukebox. Treasure is my joint. Like Bruno know how to put on a show too. Never mind the crack that he sniffed in Vegas years ago. He can put on the show. He and his band, the Hooligans, they're dope. And me, I'm a band head because I was in band in high school and in middle school. So I love live instrumentation. Y'all know that too. I've talked about that before. I just love live instrumentation. Bruno know how to put on the show with live instrumentation. So shout out to him for doing that. Who else? Let me go to my list real quick. So that was Bruno Mars. He did his, thing on stage. He did his, it had that, the song already has that disco R&B feel to it. So it was real cool to see it live presented on stage. Then that's what you had Chris Brown. He performed Fine China. Chris upstate. Chris, like, the thing about Chris is he's one of those performers that can really, he can put on the show if he wants to. But, he was really channeling Michael Jackson, too. He even got Michael Jackson's guitarist from, y'all remember from This Is It, Orianthi? He even got her to play guitar on the joint, on the performance. But he had the performance looking like the inside of a Chinatown Hibachi Grill buffet. He, the vocals were missing somewhere, floated away, far, far away in Neverland. I don't know where they went, but they were somewhere with Chateau Charade, just not there, and just in disappearance. And I don't know what happened. But Breezy tweeted that he was hoarse and stuff like that. I was like, nigga, please. Next we had Justin Bieber. He performed "Take You," which is a joint off of his album, Believe. It was voted on by the fans. They chose what song they wanted him to perform. So instead of him performing a single like "As Long as You Love Me" or "Boyfriend" or "All Around the World," Justin, I don't know, if Lil Twist slipped you some weed that was laced with something. I don't know what you did, but you wasn't moving like you usually do. You were kind of stiff a little bit. The vocals are in there too. It used to be one of the Justin Bieber was one of the when he first came out. He was one of the best pop female vocal performances of our generation. Now that his voice got a little Tony Braxton deeper, he can't really. Something is wrong. He had Pitbull and Christina Aguilera. They did Feel This Moment. Christina, she slimmed down. She not looking like a whale anymore. She slimmed her body down. I guess all that emotional eating from the flops of Bionic and from Lotus. I guess she was like, you know what, let me just push that behind us. I know she feel embarrassed too because she took time off of The Voice to go on the tour for Lotus. And where is that tour for Lotus? Because Lotus, I'm not even going to quote, it flopped. It FLOPPED hard, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. But then the real moment came when AHA came out and did Take On Me. I'm not going to sing for y'all right now because my voice is, it's not there right now. I'm not going to embarrass myself like Chris and them. But that everybody knows "Take On Me." That's the '80s classic. Even if you, and from my generation, you just saw it on what was that on Family Guy when Stewie had his little vision, on Take On Me. So that was a real cool moment right there. Next, you have one of the biggest talked about moments of the night, Miguel. He performed Adorn, ever since he got won the Grammy for it, ever since it became a massive R&B hit. He's been doing the song basically every time, which is good. This was him performing like he's supposed to. It made me forget about the Grammy performance because Wiz wasn't really needed in that performance. But when he performed Adorn, he was doing this thing, he was doing this Miguel thing, doing the kickstands here, there, this and that. But then when Miguel wanted to be the stunt queen that he is, he hopped over the one from one part of the stage to the next, and he landed on old girl's neck with a WrestleMania move. Hulk Hogan was super proud at that moment, and then he kept performing. Miguel took the meaning, put his pussy on your sideburns to a whole new step. He brought that meaning to life, and I'm telling you, old girl neck was, I mean, shit, her neck went like that, and then the best friend with the big puffy white hair and the black shirt helped her. See, I catch all this stuff. She tried to help her move, and then Miguel just went like this, like like he was partying. But old girl is okay. Her name was like Karate Chop or something. What's her name? I really want the doctor. Her name is Kayati. He tweeted that got caught up in the moment. Thank goodness Coyote is okay. I thought he was talking about Karuchi or Karate Chop, whatever her name is. But it's Kayati. Um, and she is and they even did an interview backstage together. So she's living in the moment now. I guess she's not suing. She's all good and she's happy. Miguel, shout out to your album sales you're gonna be getting this weekend. That was free promotion. Clap, clap, clap. Now that's how you get promotion, people. Now that's promotion. Next up, you had Jennifer Lopez and Pitbull doing "Live It Up." I'm kind of digging the song now. I'm kind of falling victim to liking the song because it's playing in the Kohl's commercial. The video is on the doc report right now. The video is hot. And she recycled her outfit from the video too. Career in the recession, J Lo, your career is in the recession as well. So I applaud you for doing that. But the performance was hot. She was doing her thing. She was dancing. The ass was looking good as usual. Nicki Minaj performing. She did High School for the first time. She wasn't want to let that flap go to waste. So Pink Friday Rumble Reloaded came and went, and then the re-up that just went. But she released High School recently, and she performed with Lil Wayne. She went back to her Nicki mixtape days. Onika. She went back to Onika basically. She had the black long hair, the black cap, the black Chanel cap. She had the leggings with the rips in, looking at, just showing everything. Like she got fits and flatted, air pumped real decently in the backstage, real quick, made that ass plump real big. And then she did this one move, and then the gremlin came out, the goblin came out with his pajamas on or his truck fit, call it what you wanted. Day pajamas to me though. At least he didn't come out with no leggings, but he came out with his pajama pants on. He did his thing on stage. Then the real moment came when Nicki did the little lap dance. Now Nicki has recycled this move before. She did this on the Wayne tour back in the day, and she did this on the Britney tour too. But what she did was she did this little lap dance, but all that when it's in black and when it's in HD, when you have a flat screen, when you're watching TV, all I could just say was all that ass on my screen. Praise. She's blessed. So Nikki did her thing. So Nikki, I'm pretty sure she got some points for that too. You're not gonna find the re-up in stores, but you can download High School off iTunes though, people. But that's my and Prince performed too. Princess performed. I like to call him Princess. I guess since Jocelyn Hernandez or Joseph Hernandez took his hairstyle with the short curl, laid to the side and everything like that. He's going all natural. He's a natural queen now. He's taking steps from Lauryn Hill. He had his makeup on, looking like cremation number 6. He was turning he, he was the queen of the night, people. Check out the doc report, thedocreport.blog.com. I got a lot more stuff coming up, people, so y'all keep it here. Peace.